Good evening. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of the Teddy Mack Show. Now, listen, some of you might not like what I got to say today, but guess what? Like Candace Owens say, get some shoulder pads or something, get a helmet, do something, because I'm going to be throwing hammers today. Now, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, pass it on. I appreciate any support. Just like the chat, just like the video, man. Like it, dislike it. I don't care what you do. Just interact. It's good for the algorithm. And today we're gonna be talking about how black people didn't mind their goddamn business with this immigration thing. Let this play out. Let this play out. This is just another part of FIFO. That's all. People are effing around and they finding out. That's all. People thought it was a joke. But I'm gonna tell you something. Black people need to stop being so sensitive and ready to jump on board with everybody's struggle, because we got enough struggles of our own. We don't need to be jumping on with everybody else's shit, straight up. Some of you need to mind your damn business, man, and stay up out of people's stuff and fix your own backyard. We got enough stuff going on. We don't need to be going and messing around and snooping in somebody else's business and trying to right the wrongs of somebody else. We got enough stuff we need to do ourselves. We don't even have an infrastructure, period. Asians got more infrastructure in this country than we do. Okay? And I ain't blaming them for it, because they doing what we should have done. And you can't get nowhere complaining, man. In order to make an omelet, you got to break some eggs, man. That's just what it is. And what this brother right here talking about, he telling the truth. Because I was with the union, Electrician Union Local 26. I worked in that joint for some years. And I've seen a whole lot of stuff going on, just like he talking about. Just what he's saying is true. The industry is so saturated with these illegals and so many people from so many different countries, man. It's times I went to work and I hear a word of English all day. All there was flip all day long. And the company I was working with, I'm not going to pop their name, but it was an electrician company, and we did a lot of projects in DC. I worked at the White House, Lockheed Martin, a few other different security installations and stuff. You had to pass a background check to get up in them places, but I was in most of them, because I could pass a background check, so it didn't really matter with me. They could run my stuff all day long. They ain't come back with nothing. Okay? My stuff is way, way, way in the past. Way, way, way gone. But anyway, I used to see it on the job. I mean, these guys would straight up target the black dudes on the job and try to get them thrown off the job. I caught the dude plenty of times in the corner, huddled down with the cell phone and I sat and I'm around the corner just listening to him. And he trying to whisper, but I guess the lady in the office couldn't really hear him. But he giving reports. Yeah, so-and-so did this, so-and-so did that, so-and-so stayed in the bathroom 8 minutes, so-and-so stayed in the bathroom 5 minutes. I'm like, what? I mean, this dude used to, then look, then once the black dude get thrown off the job, then next thing you know, here comes some dude from another country that can't even speak. I mean, when I say this dude could not speak a word of English, they replaced the black dude with, and he didn't know nothing. All this dude was carry buckets all day. And he's the black dude, he was digging in. He was putting in fixtures. He was putting in daylight harvesters. He was putting in motion sensors. He was putting in lights. He was putting in switches, receptacles. He was doing all that. And he was about his work. And they're gonna snitch on him and get him blackballed and thrown off the job, lying on him basically, and over-exaggerating what any little thing he do. And then he replaced this guy with a guy who couldn't even speak English. This guy couldn't speak a word. I'm telling you. I tried to talk to him one day. The guy couldn't. He just stood there smiling. I'm like, yo, man, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? Can't speak no English. I'm like, what is going on around here? So it needs to be a cleansing. It needs to be. You know, and this BS about, oh, those are jobs that ain't nobody want to do. Anybody want to do them anyway. That's BS. That's Democrat propaganda. And I'm gonna tell you something. Anybody that's been a lifelong Democrat, if you looking at the Democrat Party right now and you like what it is, what it represents, and what it's doing now, something wrong with you, man. Good luck with that. Because I turned my back on the Democrat Party right after Obama. Actually, during Obama, because the second time that Bama ran, I did not vote for him. They got me with the first time with the Kool-Aid. I voted for him, you know, because I was on a different level. I was on a different vibration, you know. I was all about, oh, he black, he a blackity black, he black, man. Look, I don't care nothing about that black stuff. Okay, I care about who's qualified. You could be red, purple, orange, green. Long as you qualified, I don't care what your color is. You could be tall as the mountain. You could be short as a midget. You could have a big eye. You could, whatever. As long as you qualified for the job, you got it. And all this identity politics stuff ain't do nothing but take this country down the tubes. And if people can't look at the country right now, or at least before Trump, because Trump been making a tremendous turnaround. I mean, this man, the Piero, he been Johnny Rocket since the day he got in office. He ain't been bullshitting with none of this. He ain't playing with none of y'all. And I'm gonna tell you something. All the people who've been playing with that man, get ready for it, because it's coming. As soon as he get the primary stuff straightened out, that's why he's working so fast, because he coming for you. Letitia, Alvin, Fonnie, all you other Mule or whatever your name is, all y'all, they coming for you. What's your boy? Adam Schiff. What's the other rotten dude? The dude with the flat pancake head in the back that looked like an alien with the back of it. Chuck Schumer. He coming, man. Y'all gonna get it. Pam Bondi. And when Cash Patel got out the FBI, man, look. Right now, he keeping his promises. He leveling the playing field, getting all these illegals out of here, because he know that the illegals here, they've driven up property, they've driven up rent, and they've driven down wages. And that's just what it is. And I'm gonna tell you, this is a great thing that's going on right now. Black people need to stand back and let it happen. I don't care how you feel. F your feelings. You're supposed to feel with your hands anyway. Your feelings is what got you into this. So you need to put your feelings to sleep and do what needs to be done to clean this mess up, because we're in a straight up mess right now. Okay? But we're getting it cleaned up pretty good. Even with the opposition and Congress, with all these rhino Republicans and all these demon rat Democrats and all the, we still making progress. We still pushing forward. And we still gonna make it happen, because his cabinet picks, they strong. And they bringing the heat. So y'all better be ready. Now, we're gonna let this brother kick it a little bit, because I'm gonna tell you, it's the truth. Everything this guy's saying is the truth, man. And it needs to continue to be like this. And y'all brothers need to get out there, man, even if you don't know nothing about construction or nothing, but if you got a strong back and you trying to learn or whatever, man, look. If you work hard and you do what you got to do, man, you can work your way up and get you to a performing position or whatever. And you could just basically, you know, you're going to do work, but you know, you basically on cruise control at that point. You know, but if you try and make some good money, it's good money in construction. I grew up in it. My father used to build homes. My uncle used to build race cars. My neighbor used to build race cars. So I grew up around a whole bunch of mechanics and people building stuff. And, you know, that's why I do what I do, you know. But I'm going to tell you, this guy telling the truth, man. He's telling the honest to God truth. A lot of these illegals have screwed stuff up, man, and they need to go. I'm not against immigration. Okay. I'm for people. If you want to come here and you want to be an American, more the merrier. If you want to come here and push the American agenda forward, and you want to be a good American, and you want to come here legally, fine, do your thing, chicken wing. I ain't mad at you. I love it. But you're not gonna come here and break the line and bust the line and circumvent the law and push other people to the side who've been waiting. Because I personally know people who have been fighting this immigration thing and trying to get citizenship for years. Okay, they paid a lot of money in lawyers and been through a lot of bureaucracy and bureaucratic red tape and dumb stuff, you know. And I'm like this. It's no excuse for the ones who say, well, this guy's been here 20 years. He's been here 25, 30 years. Guess what? Those are the first ones who need to go. You know why? Because you have proven to me you are not American. You're not an American. You have no interest in being a good American and really putting forward to being a good American, assimilating to the American way of doing things. Because y'all, you go to these people's house, they got the flag up from the country they say they're running from. When you see them ride down the street, they got the air freshener and the bumper stickers and all this other paraphernalia on their car with the flag of where they from. But they say they was oppressed and they scared and they want to come here for a better life. So you need to have an American flag on your car or wherever you at or at your house, because that's where you at. And that's what you need to be, a good American. If you're not going to be a good American, we don't need you here. Bottom line, get up out of here. Bounce. Because if you've been here 20 some years, put it like this, if you've been here more than 10 years, because I know in some cases it take about that long to get a real citizenship. But let's just say 5 years. I say 5. You know why? Because if you start working on that from the beginning when you get here, within 5 years, you're well into the process of doing that. So if somebody do roll up on you, like, look, I'm in the process right now. I've been doing this for 5 years. So you stable in that. So you good. You all right. But anybody who been here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years, and you never even thought enough to go downtown or go wherever you got to go or get a lawyer or do what you got to do to, because a lot of these immigration lawyers, they'll work with you. There are a lot of bleedy heart liberals, they're damn near work for free just so you can stay here. So what you should have done all that time is went and got your business taken care of. That's what you do. And so when you showed me that you've been here all this time and you didn't try to get your business taken care of, that let me know what your interest level is in being an American and getting for real citizenship and fitting in and doing what you got to do. So I don't hear nothing about you being here screwing somebody and you got them pregnant and all of a sudden now, oh, he's a father and she's a mother and this and that. Hey, look, man, people get knocked up all the time. It's not a venereal, it's not a disease, it's not a terminal condition to get pregnant or to start a family. That's a choice. And most of the time, the two people was having a lot of good fun when they was having them kids. Okay, so don't try to turn it into some type of tragedy now. Those are conscious decisions that you made. You brought yourself into a position, into an environment where you knew it was not conducive to you to try to start building some type of foundation on it. And then, when you get caught in your dumb stuff, it's a whole bunch of dumb stuff from you, try to, now you tell them they got to go back and this and that, and they don't want to go back. They want to fight you. It's just like me breaking in your house. I'm sitting up in your house, eating up your food, having a good time, living the life in your house, and you come in the house, say, hey man, what you doing? And you gotta go. And I'm like, nah, man, you can't put me out. I'm supposed to be here. No, it don't work like that. And right is wrong is wrong. And if these people really have a love for the country and want to come here and want a better life, they'll get in line and do it the right way. They'll come through the port of entry and they will claim asylum like they're supposed to. And during the last administration, if they would have came to the port of entry and claimed asylum and did it the right, they would have whisked them right through because of the policies. They didn't have to just walk across the border like that. You setting yourself up. If you see the game is in your favor, go ahead and take advantage of the game being in your favor and go into the right place and go and get the right paperwork started. But the people who've been here for all these years and you haven't got your stuff squared away, I don't want to hear that later for that. But we're going to hit this brother talk because he's telling the truth. And I want y'all to hear this. So let's let this brother rap a taste on you a little bit. Let's hang out. Let this brother talk. Me get this volume up because I had it down. I don't know how to did that. All right, let's get it cracking.
I just want to tell all my brothers, hey man, first of all, I just want to say, man, thank you, Trump. Because guess what? I went to a construction site today, y'all. Remember, I didn't have no job. I was doing Uber. Couldn't find a job nowhere. I went to a construction site. They was already working. Got hired on the spot. Thank you, Mr. Trump. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, Mr. Trump. If it wasn't for the move that you did make for the immigrants, and I'm not talking about the good people, I wouldn't have a job right now. Mr. President, I've been working all day, Mr. President. I just got off, Mr. President. I got a job for Monday, Mr. President. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, let me tell you, man, I walked in today on a construction site, hired me on the spot. I started work today, just got off, y'all. Mr. Trump, thank you.
And if he's smart, he'll parlay that into some decent wages, because the way things are now, this brother can really basically write his own ticket. All he gotta do is stay in there for a few months, bust his tail, show him he's serious, learn his craft, come to work, stay late, do what he gotta do, be adaptable. Show him he's versatile and can move around, and he's like a Swiss Army knife type dude. You can move him around, and you can basically put him where, learn how to drive all the heavy machinery. Let the job take you, through the classes, whatever. Let them pay for it. If it's type of heavy machinery and you think you can do it, if you don't think you can do it, challenge yourself. Tell the man, say, look, I want to run this machinery right here. How can I go about doing that? Well, what kind of class can I take? Do you offer training? Do you offer a class? Can I move up to that? And guess what? I'm pretty sure that somewhere along, even if you have to go take the class yourself, man, you can go online and sign up for a lot of those classes and stuff and take them yourself if you have to, because it's an investment in yourself. God, look at them chains around your neck. That ain't no investment. That ain't no investment. That's a liability. So taking the same amount of money that you probably would have spent on them gold chains and all that stuff around your neck and put it into the course to learn the heavy machinery to run it will probably be a better investment in your future, buddy. And you get in the right position. You can write your own ticket, $95 an hour, come on the job, making $5-6 grand a day. You dig what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, it can work.
What's up, taters? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com. So I have a different video for you. And let me just...
There's the lady Tree of Logic. I don't really, know her like that, but I ran across this video. So she put together a compilation of a whole lot of different instances of this these ICE raids and these Latinos saying that we're not backing them, and they upset because they saying that black people are supposed to back them up because they've been there for us. Hey, look, I went to the Million Man March. I ain't seen no Latinos down there. Now, they said stuff about Black Lives Matter and all that other stuff, but I don't believe in Black Lives Matter movement. That was never my thing, so I don't know who was down there. They may have been down there acting a fool with them goofy-ass Negroes. I don't know. But, that's not my way of getting my point across or doing things, So I wouldn't even be dealing with that Black Lives Matter crap. I'm not on that. I'm about merit, and I'm about being the best you can be. And all that color stuff, man, it can keep that. So look, let's just hear what she's talking about, because the video is good. Check it out.
Say, for full disclosure, I am not part of either group. So you're going to have the group of blacks on the Democratic side, and you're going to have a group of Mexicans, or shall I say, blacks come march with us. We were there. Your people are the ones who voted for Trump. Okay, we were the ones that voted for Nepal Kamala Harris. Okay.
Well, speak for yourself on that, Shawty.
It's a very interesting...
Speak for yourself on that. I didn't vote for Kamala either.
Back and forth, and all I get, because trust me, it is creating Black Americans. Do you think the Latino community would come to our defense? LOL.
Yo, what up? So I'm seeing a lot of videos right now of black people kind of outraged, upset about mass deportations. And I just got one thing to say. Black people, mind your business. Mind your business. This ain't none of your business. Ask yourself this question. If they were deporting black people, do you think that the South American Latino community that consider themselves white will come to your defense? Matter of fact,
hell no, they ain't coming to your defense. Them people don't mess with you like that. I already know that. I see it going on in the store. I was in the store the other day, And the Spanish lady came in, and the lady helped her out so nice. The Spanish lady, oh, they blah blah blah. They ran their mouth, chibbity chibbity chibbity, talking all that blibbity 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 back and forth. It's like as soon as the lady got to me, it's like all of a sudden I don't know, she just changed to a whole different person. She ain't had no smile on her face no more. She was stone faced. What can I do for you? I mean, I was like, what did I do to this woman? I mean, they show favoritism to each other right in front of your face. I mean, it's like, nah, man, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go.
Like they benefit from an amendment, the 14th Amendment, which was meant for black people, slaves, when it comes to birthright citizenship, when they drop anchor babies.
Another fact.
Then take advantage of every social program that black people depend on.
Fact 10,000 4 times the capital time million.
So all I gotta say is, mind your business. This ain't even our fight.
Mexicans begging Black Americans for help.
Keep
Hashtag
begging.
no bueno.
Keep
One thing
begging.
that I have to ask is got me really, really bothered is
Yeah.
where are y'all Black Lives Matter people at, man? When y'all needed us,
I don't know
us
where they
Mexicans
at.
and all my peoples was there,
Ask them where they at.
marching along with y'all right there, ready to take out whatever needed to be done.
Right.
So now where y'all at, man? This is real talk, man. This is get off the man.
Yeah, you're right.
Where y'all at, man? This is real talk.
Stop asking Black people for help. We are taking a break. We are done with putting our bodies on the front line for other people. We are not people of color. We are not Arabs. We are not Latinos. We are not Asians. We are Black people. You do not appreciate our sacrifice.
Now look, before this goofy start talking, hold up. Now before this goofy start talking, I had a show before that said, "Don't be this guy," and this is another instance of don't be this guy. Don't be him, please. Don't be him. And I'm gonna tell you something. This is what being raised by mama and grandma do. Straight up. This dude right here, I know you, dude, if you ever see my video, I don't know if you will, but dude, you look down bad right now, man. Now, you telling me that you voted for Kamala Harris? See, it's this dude's that's been led by women their whole life, mama, grandma, auntie, to talk like this dude right here. Let's get into this goofy right here, man. I don't even want to be on the same screen with him. I'm gonna let him have it to himself.
The day after the election, when Kamala Harris lost, us Black people told y'all we was going to the sideline, that we was sick of all this, that we was just gonna focus on us, Black people, our community, and our businesses. We told y'all that the day after she lost. Once we saw them exit polls and saw who turned their back on who and who didn't vote for who, we knew we was out the game. So why y'all surprised? Why I'm keep saying all this, where's Kamala? Where's the Black people at? And all this nonsense.
I just want to know, before this goofy, finish saying what he's saying, I just got a question. Why are Black people so butthurt over the red dot Indian lady losing? What's with that? I mean, I don't get that. I mean, even if she'd have been a Black woman, I probably still wouldn't have voted for her. But it has nothing to do with her being a Black woman, white woman, orange woman, purple woman. I just don't think women make good leaders. That's just me. That's just my personal view on it. I don't think women make good leaders. God didn't make them to be leaders. And I think that men who follow women are just weak men. I mean, that's just in my opinion. But let's just let this goofy keep doing what he's doing.
Nonsense. We fought so hard during the election time to get Kamala Harris elected. It took so much out of us. Do you know how I felt the day after she lost? It's like everything was ripped out of me. Everything. I was sad. I was hurt. I was depressed. All these hours I put on this social media trying to.
See what I mean? See what I mean? All these emotions, sad, depressed, all this woman stuff. What's with all these emotions, all this sad and depressed, and I'm emotional, I'm cramping, I need some pampering, my pad is shifting, I need my pad shit. Come on, man, cut it out, dude. You sound like a woman, dude.
Trying to convince black people and Latinos that Trump was bad for them and what Kamala Harris was going to do for them, and they still voted for Trump. That took a whole lot out of me. So I know it wasn't just me. I know it was a lot of us. And we said we going to sit on the sidelines and just watch what happened. So why are y'all asking, where is Kamala Harris and black people at? We is out to fight right now. We is hibernating right now. We is on the sidelines watching what the going on with America. It's baffling that y'all don't understand what it meant. It just, she wasn't a black lady. It was because she was qualified. She was ready for the job.
Oh, wait a minute. Ooh. Did this yammer just say this woman's ready and qualified for the job? Man, dude, man, tear up your voter registration card, bro. Tear up your voter registration card, man. You led by straight up feelings, man. You a woman, dude. You a woman, man.
She had great policies. She was thinking about everybody.
What policy, dude? Look, when you ask Kamala about her own policy, she couldn't even give you one. And the only policy that she repeated, that she regurgitated, was Trump's policy, was the tax on tips. So what policy you talking about, Playboy? What are you talking about? What you talking about, Shine Boy? You look about as slick and greasy as a new fried pork chop, bruh. You look like you about to slide up out the frame any second, man. You so moist, man. It's ridiculous. The only reason why I'm gonna let you finish, man, is because you helping to drive this point home about what I'm saying. But for real, bruh, you a weak dude, man. I couldn't even mess with you in real life, player.
And when that day she lost, it took a lot out of us, man. It did. So y'all asking us to regroup, go out there, fight again, lose our rights, gain your rights, and then have to vote again the next 4 years, and you go vote for the same. When half of you Latinos, who we thought was at least close to us than them, went in that booth and voted almost 50% for Trump, we knew right there, if it's a race war, we know what side y'all on, and we know it ain't ours. So why are y'all asking us, where are the black people at?
Why is it so strange for black people or dudes like him to understand that most groups that are smart anyway, that have any type of intelligence, they're going to try to push their own agenda forward for their group of people. Black people are too damn get with it-ish. Get with it-ish. Okay? Y'all niggas want to get with everything. And at the same time, your shit ain't even right. I mean, y'all take on everybody else's BS, everybody else's dumb shit, everybody else's struggle. I've been on this earth since 1971. And up until the Biden administration, I've never seen the influx of black dudes jumping on the train with the LGBTQ. When we came up, man, we didn't deal with none of that. That dysfunction, we didn't play that crap. Men were men. All this old get with stuff, getting with some dude in a dress and all this other stuff, no. That's weirdo shit. And I don't stand with that. I'm being honest with you. Okay? Two men can't create nothing but a friendship. Okay? Nothing else. I don't understand what this whole thing is about this. It's just ridiculous to me. I don't understand how y'all got there. I'm not going to say how we got there because I ain't with none of that. Okay? How y'all got there. But I kind of understand it because when you raised with feminine energy around you all the time, you got mama, you got grandmama, you got auntie, you got sisters, you got all these other women supporting this moist ass movement towards making the dudes moist. But then the same voice, they turn around and say, what happened to all the strong, good men? Y'all turned them into this. Turn them into this. Turn them into this. Y'all need to get the men back in the house. But guess what, though? That's about to happen soon, too. Because y'all gonna have to make a choice. Straight up, soon. Because all this stuff, y'all think y'all gonna keep having kids and depending on the welfare system and the government, that's done. You better start thinking about a family. And all this running the street stuff, you better let it go.
We is chilling right now and watching all this bullshit go on. Trust me, we don't want this to happen to y'all. We don't want ICE to treat y'all like this. We don't want the Arabs to get treated bad. We don't want that. But our voice and our message we were trying to send to them wasn't good enough.
How they getting treated bad? They came here illegally. They're blood sucking off our systems and our tax-paying dollars. And they quick to say, well, they contribute so many billions of dollars a year, but look at how much it takes to take care of them. Look at how much they take from the system. And it's a deficit because they only give about a fifth of what they take.
Look, y'all, we've been getting stepped on for centuries, man. Treated badly for centuries. Now it's other people getting treated badly and we watching it. We don't like it because we understand, but we out to fight. So please stop asking. Please stop asking where the black people are. Because we doing all right. We doing all right.
I think it's funny how everybody's true colors are coming out, especially the black people, because y'all are quick to forget what country you guys flee to shelter when you were slaves. You're quick to forget when Black Lives Matters movement was happening, who was right there next.
Man, look, don't nobody want to hear nothing about all this crap you talking about, lady. Okay, because you don't know your family members participated in none of what you talking about. You say this happened back during wartime. And let me tell you something. I can go into a store, a Popeyes or whatever store I go into, and I could barely get them to treat me with respect in there. So what makes me think they're going to go out there and try to stand on the front lines to try to stop us from being deported when they deporting everybody and they trying not to be deported? Come on, man, get up out of here. That's your fight. That's your struggle. You deal with it.
Next to y'all. Y'all quick to forget that every time you guys are out there protesting for your rights, who's right there next to y'all? Now you're out here making videos talking about like, let's sit this one down. But you're also quick to talk to us. And then when we say something, you're quick to play the victim card and say, well, you're being when y'all are starting it. But you know, to down.
Make one thing very, very, very clear. We are going to do everything in our power to make sure Kamala Harris doesn't win. Vote for if you want Donald Trump to win, say that. I will vote for Satan if I have to.
Well, I feel him on that. I'm voting for Satan too. I would never vote for Kamala Harris, not ever. Her, Michelle Obama, none of them.
Remember, no one's free until we're all free, and we can't protect ourselves if we can't protect each other. This is the time for all the minorities, all the movements, all the working class to come together.
Look how the energy changed all of a sudden.
And really build power and really fight against the fascism that's been here, but finally popping its head out and being loud and proud about it. And unless we do something, really come together, it's going to get real bad.
This is so great.
Oh my God, man.
I'm amazed of how many people from the Black community are telling me to go back to Mexico, telling Mexicans to go back to Mexico because we're illegal and it's a crime.
Well, I've been saying that for a long time. Where you been?
It was also a crime when your ancestors went to Mexico, when they were escaping the white people and Mexico helped them. A lot of
Shorty, you don't even know my ancestors. Who are you talking to?
Mexicans got killed for that. They helped them. They help your people. We didn't.
First of all, wash your face, okay? Because we don't even know who the hell you are or what you're talking about or who you are, okay? You know what kills me? What kills me how y'all women could throw on all this cakes and pounds and makeup, and all of a sudden y'all got all this confidence to come out here and say all this crap. And most of it is Kamala salad, word salad with Kamala dressing on it. Okay? Most of the time, it ain't talking about nothing. And she ain't talking about nothing. What is she talking about? Nothing. And all this cake on her face. Now all of a sudden, she got all this confidence to say something. Wash your face first and then say something. Because I ain't trying to hear all that.
Press you guys. And this is how you guys pay us. In the past, Black people needed Mexicans. Right now, Mexicans need you guys.
Let me tell you something. I've been around since 1971, and I ain't never seen Black people need Mexicans or Mexicans trying to need Black people or none of that. I'm from Washington, D.C., okay? We got areas in D.C. that are just predominantly Spanish, Langley Park area, which is Maryland, right across the line. We got Columbia Heights that's in DC. We got different little pockets along in DC where Spanish people are starting to make their communities and stuff. And they ain't think about no Black people. When you go in them neighborhoods, they look at you like you crazy. When you go in the stores where it's a bunch of Spanish people working, they don't even want to act like they don't even want to wait. You like got an attitude or something. Lady, nobody want to hear that BS you talk.
And in the future, you never know because things change.
Yeah, they show
Sometimes maybe the white people are gonna need us. Maybe the Black people are gonna need us. You don't know, because God give us things, give us blessings, but He can take them away so fast. So you need to be humble. You need to be humble.
Even though I'm using my nice voice, I want you to listen to my face. This is a brief and a heartfelt courtesy note from the 92%. We are resting. We're not debating. We're not leading the charge.
Right.
We're not strategizing. Well, we're strategizing. We're just not strategizing with you. And we're not explaining for the millionth time anything. And we're absolutely not going to fix it for you. It's so simple. We've just decided together and all at once that we're not going to be bashing our beautiful heads against brick walls like we've been doing for decades, trying to guide people out of their own determined madness. And hey,
good. You should have been stopped
that. It's been a long time between us, but we're done. In just a moment of candor and again in courtesy, our feelings were hurt. Election was deeply, deeply, deeply insulting to us. So the greatest courtesy that you could extend us at this time.
That's the only thing I like about them, that they voted for Trump. I'm glad they did not vote for Kamala. That's the only thing I could. Congratulations. I appreciate y'all doing for that. Because I'm going to tell you something. If Kamala was in full control right now, this country would be on fire.
would be to respect our collective decision to be left alone and in pursuit of our own peace of mind and in contemplation of our own future prosperity. So what does that mean for you? That means no more, just one more conversation. That means no more trying to appeal to what you think are moral compasses. It means no more guilt tripping, no more gaslighting, and it means no more talking down to and trying to rationally explain why we need to all be on the same side right now. Oh, hey, courteously, respectfully, we're going to be over here. We're going to be healing. We're going to be thriving. We're going to be minding our own business. And hey, spring is coming. We're going to be watering our own garden. We're not cruel. If you decide you really, 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 really need us, we don't care. Respectfully, listen to the Hey It's Hard podcast. This has been a courtesy note from Hillary Clinton. Y'all have a great weekend.
Many illegal immigrants are anti-Black Americans, even though they benefit from our civil rights movement.
Dude ain't never told no lies. Now, you know, I didn't watch the video up to this point. I stopped watching it. I stopped watching it at the one before the last lady. I said, you know, after I stopped watching, I said, you know, I'm going to do a reaction on this video right here. And I didn't see this part, but you know, this dude right here, he might be on to something because he sound like me.
Black Americans are hurt most by illegal immigration. It is wrong for America to provide for non-citizens while Americans suffer.
A 2006 study by Duke University reported that 60% of Mexicans in the country illegally said that Black Americans were lazy, were not good neighbors, and did not work hard.
He not lying, bro. He is not lying. Because I'm going to tell you something. Though the majority of those Spanish dudes at the union that used to work on those projects with me, you know, a lot of them didn't make it into the Lockheed Martin, the high security projects. Not a lot of them made it into those projects, but the other projects. I had this one Spanish guy. He was cool. He was from Ecuador. I don't know if you remember my face. I forgot you. I think I remember your name, but I don't want to say it on here. It began with a V. Man, send me an email, man. I've been trying to contact you, bro. I've been trying to contact you for a while, man. I want to check and see how your family doing, man. He cool. But look, though, he told me. He was like, yo, man, they ain't your friend. He gave me the whole lowdown, told me about all that stuff. But I had already felt it. He was just confirming what I already knew and what I've already experienced. But let's get back to this brother right here, man. I don't want to keep cutting him off, but I had to throw that in there.
The study shows that Black Americans, especially Black men, are the most hurt by illegal immigration in all areas. And yet, you got some of us supporting illegal immigration. We think everybody's our friend. Wake up.
They treat you wrong like you're lower than nothing.
We get treated better. They get treated better than us. That's not fair.
Gabriel De La Cruz and Lee Brown live in a men's homeless shelter that is about 350 yards as the crow flies from the new tent city for migrants opened by the city this week.
It is an insult to Americans, especially Black Americans, for this government to be spending billions of dollars on people who are here illegally while everyday Americans struggle. If you are here illegally, you have to go. End of discussion.
This Mexican dude is a racist.
Hey, that's my dude right there. I'm going to rewind this back later on. I'm going to get that dude's name. I'm going to find out what his social media is. I'm going to friend him up. The dude is told the straight up truth. And that is the truth, y'all. They displace us more than anybody, man. And they know it. That's why the Democrats keep pushing them in our communities. And y'all can't see it, man. Y'all over here playing checkers while the Democrats playing chess. And y'all rolling with the Democrats, and they the ones that can't stand you. Wake up, man. Look at the Democrat Party and ask yourself, what in the hell have you gotten from Democrats in your whole lifetime? Nothing. Come on, man. Y'all can't be this stupid, man. Straight up.
Let's get that clear. Second, there are numerous incidents where Mexicans are asking for the assistance of Black people. Third, This idiot has a lot to say to us about their situation, but he has zero smoke for the ones creating their situation. Hashtag Howard.
Black people, what makes you think that Mexicans are gonna come running to y'all for help? What for?
Who
Yo,
cares?
black people can't even help yourselves. That's wild. Mexican people are hardworking people.
Right.
Mexican people stick together.
We'll stick together in
92% of black
Mexico.
women in this country voted for Kamala Harris. 83% of black men in this country voted for Kamala Harris. We are by far the main and probably the only race that was literally pushing to save every single other demographic who is not white in this country. You might want to take the bass out your voice and show a little bit more respect. If it wasn't for black men and black women, especially black women, we wouldn't have had a chance to even beat Donald Trump. And because more than half of your people voted against their best interests, you guys wouldn't be put in this predicament in the first place. If you had just listened to black people to begin with, y'all wouldn't be here to begin with.
Well, I'm so glad that they did not listen to black people on that one, because black people would have led their ass astray. Astray. Y'all still don't get it, man. Y'all still don't get that Kamala would have destroyed you, man. Man, y'all need to learn the story about the bird, the what is it, the horse and the fox. Because that's exactly what the Democrats be doing to y'all. Y'all better wake up, man. Democrats ain't for you. And look what Democrats create. Man, don't no men look like this, man. What is with this dude, man? He got a bull nose ring in. He got the eyebrow piercing in. He got all this shit all over his face, nose ring, all this other stuff. Dude is on some weirdo shit. This is what single mothers create, man.
No, I agree with you. It's absolutely disgusting that anybody, black, white, it doesn't matter, sitting here making jokes about ICE and deporting people. I think it's disgusting. I agree. But don't you ever in your life think it's okay to fix your lips to say anything about black people like that, especially when we were the main ones trying to save everybody. Everybody. Our women tried to tell you what to do. We advised it.
And that's the problem. You was trying to save everybody but your goddamn self. You was trying to save everybody but your own best interest, you idiot. You trying to save these weirdos, these creeps, these pedophiles, these illegals. And look what it got you. Nothing. Nothing. Because you still got crushed.
None of you listened. You guys cared more about your proximity to whiteness than saving your children, saving your women, saving your parents and grandparents, etc., etc. Before you fix your lips to sit here and say, oh, black people don't know how to band together, we did. We band together more than every other race in this country when it mattered the most. And y'all still failed us. Clock that T and wake it up.
Ooh, woo, such nastiness there, huh, taters? My. The girls are fighting and the guys are too. I love it. I freaking love it. Listen, I keep telling a lot of people, especially the white Republicans, saying my white sisters and brothers, okay, from another mister, from another sister over on the right, to stop wanting that all black people on the left leave the Democratic plantation or the Democratic side. I know you want them over here. I don't. I want them to stay with the Democrats, okay? But you have to understand the Lyndon B. Johnson curse is still in effect. I'm telling you, it is. This is the reason why for Kamala Nepat Harris, they were the biggest voting bloc. Like, come on. Anyway, you all know. I'm not going to sit up here and keep repeating this over and over again. You know. So eventually, I guess you'll come to the realization and acceptance that you just can't win over a lot of people that are tribal. But nevertheless, it's good to see them fight with each other instead of us. Anywho, let me know what you.
All right, all right. And she she finished up, y'all. She finished with the whole thing. But look, I just want to share that with y'all because stay out of it, man. Let them do their thing. What we need to be doing now is building communities up, pulling together, taking advantage of the fact that all this waste and all this other stuff about to be eliminated. And once we eliminate the waste and start eliminating the whole debt and taxes go down, we become energy efficient. We don't have to depend on other countries for different stuff. We increase the tariffs of other countries, require less from the citizens, and then now your tax rate go down eventually, and we pull together and build something. Why is everybody so stuck on stupid right now? Everybody else building something but us. Everybody's so worried about chasing behind an illegal or a tranny or something. Stop it. Put some real infrastructure in place. Look, I'm done with it. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'm out of here, man. Peace.